Good morning all. Welcome back to my class. Today we are going to discuss the grammar section, that's working with language. Turn your textbook to page number 17. Look at these sentences from the story. I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridport. The man said it was made in the early 19th century. This one was in bad condition. The italicized verbs are in the past tense. They tell us what happened in the past before now. I hope you already know that what is past tense. Past tense is subdivided into simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Today, we are going to learn simple past and past perfect. Are you ready to study? First, simple past. What is simple past? We use the simple past to express the idea that an action started and finished at a specific time in the past. That means an action which is started and finished in the past. For example, I saw a movie yesterday. Another one, she washed her car. Then look at the text. Read the passage below and underline the verbs in the past tense. A man got on the train and sat down. The compartment was empty, except for one lady. She took her gloves off. A few hours later, the police arrested the man. They held him for 24 hours and then freed him. Can you underline the verbs in the past tense? Which are they? They are got, sat, was, took, arrested, held, and freed. Please underline these verbs in your textbook. I hope you understood what is past tense. Then look at the text. Now look at these sentences. The veneer had lifted almost everywhere. Both fire and water had taken their toll on this desk. Notice the verb forms had lifted, had taken. The author found and bought the desk in the past. The desk was damaged before the author found it and bought it. Fire and water had damaged the desk before the author found it and bought it. So, do you know what is past perfect? We use the verb forms like had plus V3 in past perfect tense. The past perfect refers to a time earlier than before now. It is used to make it clear that one event happened before another in the past. It does not matter which event is mentioned first. The tense makes it clear which one happened first. For example, John had gone out when I arrived in the office. Look at this example. John had gone out when I arrived in the office. In this sentence, which action happened first? When I arrived in the office to see John, I couldn't meet John. Why? Because John had already gone out from the office. Now tell me which action happened first. Yes, you are correct. John had gone out is happened first. Where we use past perfect tense? If there are two events in the past, we use the had form for the event that occurred first in the past. We also use the past perfect tense to show that something was wished for or expected before a particular time in the past. For example, I had always wanted one. Then look at the text. Discuss with your partner the difference in meaning in the sentences below. When I reached the station, the train left. When I reached the station, the train had left. Look at the first sentence. When I reached the station, the train left. It has two parts. First, when I reached the station. Second one, the train left. Here, the verbs are in the past tense. We can't understand which one happened first. Then look at the second sentence. When I reached the station, the train had left. In this sentence, it is clear that which action happened first. Have you noticed that had is used in this sentence? It helps us to identify which action happened first. So we understood that the train had gone first. I hope you understood the simple past and the past perfect tense. Then look at the text. Take page number 19. By the end of the journey, we had run out of drinking water. Look at the verb run out of in this sentence. It is a phrasal verb. It has two parts, a verb and a preposition or an adverb. Phrasal verbs often have meanings that are different from the meanings of their parts. What is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition or adverb which creates a meaning different from the original verb. That's all for the day. Thank you.